This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the opening of the World Customs Organization Information Technology Conference and Exhibition on Tuesday, under the theme of Effective Solutions for Coordinated Border Management. The conference, which kicked off at the Atlantis Hotel in Dubai, is discussing issues related to borders and ports security, as well as ways to facilitate foreign trade, and is being hosted outside the Eurozone and the US for the first time. In his keynote speech, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, highlighted the importance of borders and port security in the development process for any country. He added that the UAE government is joining efforts to support and develop the borders, ports and customs authorities in coordination with neighbouring countries. The UAE and other GCC member countries see their 15 million foreign workers send home over $80 billion in remittances every year. As stated by His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs, at the International Conference on Labour Mobility in Abu Dhabi. In a speech, the Deputy Prime Minister recognised foreign workers' contribution to the development of host countries, stating that the UAE contributes 24% of financial flows from the Gulf of more than $19 billion. He added that despite the global financial crisis, the UAE created nearly 1 million jobs every year between 2009 and 2012. The conference also focused on how to manage migration flows in a more orderly way, which maximises the benefits and minimises the costs to both sending and receiving countries, as well as to the migrants themselves. Officials also revealed that nearly 1 billion of the world's 7 billion people, or 1 in every 7, is a migrant, where estimated remittances to home countries were $400 billion, of which 20% are sent from the GCC countries. His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development, attended the UAE Forbes Middle East Top 500 Companies in the Arab World and the Top 100 Making an Impact at an event held at the Ritz-Carlton in Abu Dhabi on Tuesday. Under the patronage of the Minister for Culture, Youth and Community Development, the event was attended by senior government officials and top executives from various business sectors. Delivering a keynote speech on the occasion was Sam Alkarat, the Managing Director of SAP Middle East and North Africa, who stated that a perfect storm of cutting-edge technology is transforming MENA's business landscape. He added that today there are unprecedented opportunities for value-driven innovation, and business leaders must do everything they can to drive sustainable growth in what are clearly some of the world's most diverse, exciting and dynamic markets.
Really honored to represent Bahri today and receive the award for the top transportation company in the Arab world. Bahri has had a wonderful year in 2012 with the growth in profits of about 75% and expansion and many activities happening in the same year, which opens the doors wide for future performances.
We are a takaful company, and by doing this, we have proven also takaful insurance is a great success, among many other companies. We do strive to improve. Our achievement is remarkable because we've been competing with companies who've been so many years in the market. We started operations in 2005, and we have come a long way, which makes me proud of the company and the team.
The UK has officially shown its support for the UAE's Expo 2020 bid through a written statement by Foreign Secretary William Hague, who said that the Emirate deserves the opportunity to share its achievements with the world. William Hague acknowledged the strong contending countries, but said that he was pleased to announce that the UK would support the UAE as the host nation. He was quoted as saying that the Dubai bid is exceptionally strong, focused on global connectivity and accessibility, underpinned by its geographical location and its position as a global logistics and transport hub. All these aspects will allow exhibitors to reach a large and varied international audience. He added that they are also convinced that holding the Expo 2020 at a time of great change in the region would send a positive signal to the world that this is a region of innovation and vast human potential. Dubai Municipality has launched 10 major projects to be completed over the next couple of years at a total cost of 883.5 million dirhams. Some of the infrastructure projects include the Dubai Safari Park, Dubai Frame, traditional souks, a new fish market, birds and animal markets, as well as a number of other tourist attractions and shopping complexes. Set to be complete by 2014, though, is the 150 million dirham Safari Park, Dubai Safari, as well as the 120 million dirham Dubai Frame, a major iconic building that will see the construction of a huge transparent window frame, which will also feature a museum at its base that is set to attract 2 million visitors per year. The frame will stand 150 metres tall and 100 metres wide and will be constructed in the Zabil Park. In addition to the 10 projects are some other developments underway, like the Holy Quran Park and the Maritime Museum, which are in the design stages. In 2012, over 300,000 jobs were supported by the travel and tourism industry. This year, a 2.6% growth is expected, and the sector remains one of the UAE's major economic drivers. However, there are numerous skills gaps that threaten its sustainability. According to a workforce planning study by the DIAC, or Dubai International Academic City, and Deloitte, students in the GCC and the subcontinent show a high preference for banking, finance and IT. Students from the Levant show more interest, though, in studying and in working in the hospitality and tourism industry. With the sector contributing 14% to the UAE's GDP last year, industry experts and academia representatives say it is critical to raise more awareness about the industry, encourage more students, and put together better policies and specialised courses or vocational programmes that cater to empowering professionals.
The new programs, they have got to be more like an apprenticeship type, where people, they do the practical part in their own hotels and they do the theoretical part in the place of learning or in the vocational learning. Every individual has got an aspiration, and not every individual aspires to be stuck within an industry, because people, they chase opportunity rather than just chase industry. The opportunity, yes, is present within the industry, but also there are other opportunities in other industry. So invariably, a program will prepare a person not only for the hospitality industry, but they will also give them, let's say, a window to look in at other sectors and see where they can perform best and when they can have a more fulfilling career in their life.
Our aim was also, our aim of conducting this study was to at least identify the skill gaps between the industry requirements and demands and the skills possessed by the students or the graduates from these academic institutions, and how can we narrow and bridge this gap. Just by attracting all of these stakeholders, hopefully we could drive for a policy change that will really significantly close this gap.
Dr. Ayub Kazim says this is just the start of having a better understanding and collaboration between companies and educational institutions. He added that the UAE is the fourth most favoured educational destination due to high employment opportunities, a wide array of international branch campuses, as well as the high standards of security and safety. While education is key in closing these gaps, experts say they hope to realise through this platform.
When you identify a person or talent, you have to know what their category is. if they are thinker, if they are executors, if they are improver, or if they are producer. And according to that, or the position itself, you will put them in place accordingly. We need a long-term strategy, like to create more collaboration between private and education system, between governments, to come up to say, okay, how we can empower the nationals and non-nationals to create a talent pool, multicultural hub in Dubai, to keep the standards upcoming, developing, improving at all time.
And finally, looking to other news now, Dubai foodies are in for a mouth-watering 2 weeks, as Treat, the Bergman World Food Festival, has opened its doors and is running until the 25th of May. This year, food enthusiasts will be able to indulge in free masterclasses, cooking demos, competitions, exciting rewards and delicious free samplings of a variety of cuisines. From May the 14th to the 18th, dedicated foodies, aspiring chefs, families and diners will all have an extended and interactive opportunity to learn about the various aspects of fine dining from celebrity chefs and leading industry experts, all free of charge. Then from May the 19th to the 25th, the festival will conclude with the competition for the Bergman Junior Chef of the Year Award, which will help discover and recognise the best emerging culinary talents in the region. Among the top chefs at the event is Indian celebrity chef Sanjeev Kapoor, who will share his culinary secrets and tips.
As a professional chef, the day you cease to learn, you should stop cooking, because learning has to be eternal, learning has to be perpetual, and people who cannot learn to learn should not get into cooking. You can learn at any time. People who know nothing about cooking, nothing about food, can learn. It's not like singing, where if you are tone deaf, you cannot sing. You cannot be cook deaf. You can learn it anytime.